All right, Coach, dominant performance. You guys are back to a state title. It's been a while, but a place you guys are used to. Just your thoughts?
Fun game, our kids played hard. They came out and they executed. We kind of had a little trouble there in the first part of the game. They were really coming down and had a good scheme for us. And our kids prevailed and started figuring it out. And then had a few big plays. The pick six was really big. Aiden's touchdown there was real big. And then coming out in the third quarter in the first 4 minutes, that's huge to have those two big touchdowns and get those on the board. So proud of the guys, proud of how they played, proud of the coaches and everybody involved with the program.
First drive, I think they went like 73 yards. Rest of the game, I think they had 77. What were you guys doing defensively that kind of stifled them?
Well, we just played harder. At the start, I think we were kind of, the awe of the dome, the awe of, the moving around and having a lot of guys moving from side to side and whatnot. We settled down and started playing the Cyclone football we've been playing this season, and just proud of the way they reacted to it. It's going to happen once in a while. You're gonna give up a few points here and there, and that's what I said in the huddle. I said, those aren't the only points that are going to get scored in the ball game, and they came out and played well after that. So I'm proud of the way they did it.
When you have a team as young as yours, did you kind of expect some awe to be in their eyes a little bit when they walked out on the field?
We've talked about it this week, and we got a lot of guys that coach on the team that have been down here and could give them a little bit of experience, but there's nothing quite like stepping onto the dome floor and experiencing that. So I guess that maybe it was a worry, but I think we addressed it enough this week to maybe combat it a little bit.
And what's it mean to get the win, for these guys too, and what does that do confidence-wise heading into that championship?
Yeah, it's anytime you can advance, and I've got a lot of respect for Boyd and Hull. They played hard. The kids play hard. They were believing in what they were doing offensively. They had a couple of losses early in the season, then they came back and battled and got all the way to the semifinal game. So I got a lot of respect for that team and what they were able to put out on the field. But we're going to get ready for the game next week. We're going to try to stay healthy, do the right things, take care of our bodies, and get back out there.
At the start of the year, you guys kind of having a young team, a lot of new faces coming in. Was this somewhere you thought you could be?
We talk about it. I think the kids like to you got to aim high. If you aim high, and then you don't quite hit there, you're at least going to be up here. If you aim down low, you're going to hit the rock bottom there. So our kids, they've been talking about it, and this is what they wanted, and this is what they're committed to. So our kids, they put in the time. They're in the weight room 6 o'clock in the morning almost every day, and putting in the time that you have to do to be at this level. So I'm just proud of the way they did it, and proud of the things we've already done and the unseen things. So they're great kids, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the coaches.
The history you guys have at the Dome, at state playoffs, what does this mean to you? You've been around a lot of those teams over the years.
Yeah, I missed the early 2000s, so I missed a three-peat there. But I was back in the 90s when I played, and then we got one in 2009, and we went back a couple times. But it means a lot to the community. It's a tough year, a lot of things going on, and for our community to have something to look at that's a real positive for the kids and what they're doing out there, I think that's a huge thing for us. And we want to do them proud, and I believe they're behind us, and the things that they've done, it's just been unbelievable. Donating dinners and doing all kinds of stuff for us. We're just humbled by it. So we have a great community support, great parents, great players and coaches. So I'm just happy with where we're at. Now we're going to go back to the drawing board and see what we can get done next week.